Hey there, so maybe you've purchased your DUOLAB and want to know where to get started, or you're thinking about grabbing the DUOLAB and want some more information. I'm going to show you how it works and all of the goodies in a series of videos. This first video, I'm going to show you how to work the machine, and then I'm going to do a more in-depth video on our serums that you can choose, and also a video on the moisturizing bases. So stay tuned. I'm going to start with a clean face and show you how this personalized skincare machine works. I'll show you the steps on how to use the DUOLAB. So your first step when you purchase, you're going to charge it, but the great thing is it doesn't have to stay charged or plugged in. The little plug area is right here. It doesn't have to stay plugged in. So once it's fully charged, it's going to last you anywhere from 30 days to 2 months, depending on if you're using it once or twice a day, even longer than that if you're spreading it out and using it like a couple times a week. But you have your base unit and your little dispenser. And so both of these, again, will be cordless for most of the time that you're using it. What you do is you're going to take out your little dispenser unit and pop it open till you hear that click. And so you're going to take your ones are always your moisturizing bases. And so the one is going to go, let's see if you can see here, it's labeled 1 and 2. So the ones go in the one side, and it's not going to fit in the 2 side. You really can't get this wrong. They won't fit. But so the one goes on the one side, and then the serum that you choose goes on the 2 side, and then it's going to click. And then on one side, there's this little button, and I'm going to see if I can film this part, where you're going to push that button, and it's going to connect these 2 pods together. And sometimes there's a click, but sometimes there's not. So I'm going to see if you guys can kind of see them attached. Listen. So sometimes it's just a very faint kind of click, but you can see that they're connected in there, and you can double check it. They're together. And then you're going to take this, and the DUOLAB faces out towards the DUOLAB on the unit. So it just goes in. So turned, that's the power on, and then you're going to hit go. It takes about 90 seconds for this to emulsify. It's going to mix the 2 pods together. It's going to warm it up to your body temperature between 98 and 100 degrees, which is going to help with absorption. And it kind of is in that process now. It mixes some of the ingredients that are in almost like a dehydrated state at the very last minute. And what that's going to do, it's giving you maximum potency, maximum efficacy when you are applying. And you can see here, it's mixing together. And while this is working, I usually like to make sure my skin is super hydrated. There's 2 different types of hyaluronic acid in our moisturizing bases. Both of them have it. This is a find from the Target travel section. I love this because it's a super fine mist, and it has this little lock right here, so you can lock it when you're traveling even. I mean, love it. But the hyaluronic acid can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So you want some water or moisture on your skin so it can pull that moisture down into your skin, and then it's going to expand and help plump and hydrate and keep your skin feeling nice. So it's done mixing. So you'll see this little lock light is flashing. You're gonna unlock it. And you're ready to go. So now I can pull this out, and the two white ovals here, that's kind of where you squeeze to dispense. And the Hydra, like I said, the Hydra Serum is a gel-like, so it's very lightweight. So it's heated to the perfect temperature to aid with absorbing. It dispenses plenty of product, enough for your face, neck, and chest area. Do not neglect your neck. And it just feels so soothing, so good. Now, before you pull it apart, keep it together. You're going to just pull the cartridges out. They stay connected. And then you can usually squeeze a little bit more out. And you can even use that on the backs of your hands, which we show aging on our hands as well. I like to make sure I get these areas. So nice and hydrated and moisturized. And then I personally always like to follow anything with hyaluronic acid, eye creams, anything, with another mist of water. Again, so it can do its job and pull that moisture into your skin. And it's that easy. So once you're done, you have your pods. You can just recycle these through our program with TerraCycle. I keep them in my Amaze box, monthly box subscription, and just throw them in there, print out my label at the end of the month and send them in, and you're good to go. TerraCycle takes care of all of the hassle and all of the worry of any pods. And then you just power it down, hold it down, and there's no mess. Everything is contained in the pods. There's no nothing to clean or wipe down. Of course, you know, if you keep it out on your counter, you may want to wipe it down every once in a while just to keep it looking good and dust free and all of that. But really, there's no mess from the pods. It's all self-dispensed through these little guys. So you just put it back into its base and you're good to go until you're ready to use it again. So you can keep it on your counter and keep it readily accessible, or you can store it away if you're someone who doesn't like a lot of clutter on your counter or your sinks. You can put it under the cabinet or in a shelf somewhere and keep it out of the way until you're ready to use it. But I like to keep mine right here on my sink with all of my serums and bases. My teen daughter uses it, and so she likes to come in and just grab the pods that she feels like she needs for her skin at that time. And so I just keep it out and ready for anybody to use, whoever wants it. But it's super easy. It's really, really interesting technology. If you're thinking about grabbing one and you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. You can comment any questions or get in my inbox. And I'm always happy to answer to the best of my ability. And I highly recommend it. It's made my skin feel amazing. My makeup is applying really smoothly, and I just have this glow, which I love. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and stay tuned for my next series where I talk about the serums and the bases that you can choose to personalize your skincare with. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.